Hi, Stitchers.
Hi, I'm Keisha.
I'm Laura. Welcome to the Pattern Queens, episode 214, I think.
You think? And today is Sunday, August the 9th. We're pretty sure. And we just want to welcome you to our channel. Thank you so much for coming. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, glad to see you again. You look great. And we've got a marathon one for you. We've got July recap. We've got retreat recap. We've got all the stuff we've done in August so far. So settle on in.
And if you watched the last two videos and had a good chuckle, so did we. I mean, that was like the thing when
when we found out we hadn't posted a whole video.
She says she's so kind. It's me.
Oh, we're a team.
I got interrupted in the middle of it. We left the house. When I came back, I did not think to come and finish up. That was gone. So anyway, we want to say thank you for coming. We know you have lots of choices. We're glad that you've come to spend some time with us. Hopefully you've paused and grabbed your beverage and your project and you're sitting and stitching. Tell us what you're stitching. We like to see that.
Yes.
So, Keisha had fun with her poll.
I did. So you'll see, I didn't work on everything that was on my poll. Sorry, I'm a little froggy today. But I spun the wheel. I put a bunch of things on a wheel, including all 4 of the projects that we put out for vote. And only 2 of them got spun, guys. And I'm so sorry, but I did work on 2 of them, including the one that actually won. So
and you almost finished one, right?
I did finish one,
actually,
but it wasn't even one on the poll.
Okay.
You'll see. I was working on something. I put it on the wheel because I wanted to finish it, and I didn't cheat. It just kept getting spun, so I finished it.
Okay, I need a drink before we start. Do you have a drink with you?
I don't have a drink with me, which is unfortunate.
Okay, so we fixed that.
Don't worry. She got me a glass of water. I told Laura that I went back into my house a couple of times this morning getting things that I had forgotten. And one of those things that I forgot, obviously, was my cup of water, and I did not go back and get that. So,
and you got to have one when you're doing a marathon, right?
For sure.
So, anyway, what's new with you?
Oh, I've been reading like crazy. Sometimes being in a couple of book clubs, the books just like pile up on you, and sleeping. Trying to sleep. How about you? What's new with you?
Well, we finished Frogwarts and had a couple of weeks in between where we worked like mad and got ready for camp. And we had so much fun at camp. Yes. Our theme this year was slumber party. And I felt like the whole room just took that. And that was the vibe for the whole weekend.
It was so chill. It was so nice.
We saw so many cute pajamas, and yes, it was fabulous. So I've been reading like a crazy woman too. In fact, I read 14 books in July. And I've already, spoiler alert, I've already finished, what did I tell you I had to take off? Like 5 or 7 books in August.
I told her there have barely been 5 days so far this month. That's a lot.
So 14 books, that's 12.7% of my goal. I have a total of 82 books read for the year, which is 74.5% of my 110 book goal. There, wow. I thought I would just do that since we were talking about books.
I read 3 books in July. And I've read 21 as of July 31st. I've already finished 3 books in August, but
it's crazy, right? Sometimes
I had like the tail end of a couple of books.
Yes.
We just did books with BNS. So I finished yesteryear, like right into August, and then I finished another book that I only had a few chapters left in, and I finished an audiobook.
Yeah. I finished a book on August 2nd that was kind of a longer book. I had started it on July 26th, which would have been right at camp time. So I was listening to that during camp, and I finished it at camp. And then I was trying to think when my 0.5 book was, whether it was in July or It might have been in July because that's a big total
Yeah.
of books read for a month for me. For me, I know some of you read a lot more than that.
Three.
But
I think I'm doing good at 3. So
also in July, we both had birthdays,
yes.
plus my 2 kiddos had birthdays.
One of my kiddos had birthdays.
So it's been a busy month.
Yeah, July, and our stitching totals reflect that.
Mm-hmm. It is my lowest monthly total.
Yeah, mine is right there too.
So I didn't figure, oh, I did figure maybe what percent of the year it is. I thought I did that thing, but no, I didn't. So I know what my yearly total is.
Hold please for the math.
Yeah, it was 11% this month.
Mm.
So not even, I mean, it should have been at least 12%.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
I don't
okay.
know.
Ebbs and flows.
Yes. And it's so funny. I told Keisha, July is always my low month, and I was cognizant of that fact. And so I was kind of looking and seeing what I was close to when we got close to the end of the month. And I was 733 stitches away, 734 stitches away from beating my lowest month that was May previously.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say that May had been my lowest month, and I jumped up by 6,000 stitches in the next month.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen
No,
this time because I'm going to go back to school, but I'm supposed to get all my stitches in the summer.
Mm.
And yeah, anyway, are you ready to hit these crazy?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's talk about it.
You want to do your stats?
Sure.
I'm gonna get a drink.
So
I'm thirsty this morning.
Go for it. So I did 3,011 stitches during the month of July, which is just under 100 stitches a day. There were several days where I didn't stitch because it was a busy month for me. My high day was whenever I was working on the model for camp, and my low day was 0. I stitched a lot on my birthday. The most projects that I worked on in a day is 3, and that was on my birthday. Well, actually,
that was fun. She'll tell you that story.
Actually, I worked on 4 on my birthday, so I guess there's one thing that isn't in the total, but it was all of like 40 stitches. I finished 2 things in July. One of them was a model. Yep. And then I started 3 things. So net +2.
Something I never track because I stitch every day.
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to stitchers give their monthly recap, and they talk about how many days of the month they stitch.
Oh.
And I found that really interesting because like these people are putting out crazy amounts of stitches. Like one stitcher that I watch in 2 weeks had done like 15,000 stitches.
Wow.
And didn't stitch every day.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yes. That was, yes. Big.
I have to not sleep for a day in order to get to 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like all I do is stitch. So that's really cool. Maybe I should start incorporating that. But
yeah, kind of interesting. You would see like your trends during the year.
Right.
Which is, I mean, trends are always interesting, right? We like our numbers.
We do. But yeah, so I used to pre-kids, I would try to stitch every day. Even one kid I tried to stitch every day, but it's hard with 2.
I did a total of 12,234 stitches, which I kind of like that number 1, 2, 2, 3, 4.
I like that too.
So even if it's my low month of the whole year, I worked on 8 projects, which we looked, and in June I had worked on 14 projects. So even that is a big difference.
Right.
My average per day was 394.6 stitches. Definitely low for me. My highest daily stitches, 1,106 on July 15th. That accounted for 9% of my monthly stitches. And my lowest daily stitches on July 25th. So that's, where is that in relation to when camp started? It's right around it.
Like the weekend before, or even maybe the Monday before.
I did 55 stitches, which is 0.4% of the month. I started with 126 whips and I ended with 126
There you
whips,
go.
which is pretty good for,
Yeah,
for the month.
right.
I had two new starts. One of them was the model, and the other one was Hyperbole from the Artsy Housewife. That one's kind of fun because I actually did, I want to say like 379 stitches on my birthday. I think I've already shown you guys this. And then I decided I would rather orient it a different direction. So I pulled them all out during a chat, which was great because you don't notice that you're doing that then.
Right.
And I restarted it and I've done well, include in July I did over 700 stitches on it. And I've already done another 400 stitches on it.
Nice.
But my goal is to try and get that 2026 for the year in there on a new start. What do I have in here? I had two finishes. Did I say that? No. So I had two new starts and two finishes, which is why I'm a net. One was the model, and the other one you'll see in a little while. And I'll give you the stats on it then. My goal for the year is 200,000 stitches. And with this month's total, I'm up to 110,414 stitches, which is 55.2%. And I have 89,586 stitches to go, which will be 44.8%.
Nice.
I divided my yearly total by the number of days in the year that far by the end of July. And my average was 520.8 stitches per day. Now, for the days remaining, starting August 1st, that's 153 days to the end of the year. I need to do 585.5 stitches per day. And I've not been doing that. But that's okay.
That's okay. This data will help you set a good goal for next year too, if you don't meet
It does. And I was so close to my 200,000 last year that I kind of would like to be a little stubborn and push it
and do it
and use some good days to really push through it and get some big numbers.
Right.
So I think that's all the data.
Okay.
The data. Do we want to show camp stuff or stitching stuff first? You asked me that, and then I'm like, I don't know what we said.
Well, we didn't really say. Let's do the stitching stuff, and then we'll do a big old. Here's all of our new things.
Okay. And I did not. I'm going to give you a spoiler here. I did not bring my camp stuff in, so I only have a few things. I'll bring more in the next time, and I'll just keep showing things.
There you go.
Okay. I had my birthday July 3rd. I started Hyperbole from the Artsy Housewife and restarted it. And I'm doing it on 36 count Harvest Blessings from, oh my gosh, my brain won't do it.
That's okay.
Seraphim Fabrics. I just had to see the wings. And this is where I am right now.
So pretty.
I love it on this fabric. This fabric is really like this, has all of the colors from the piece in it, and I love it. And my needle minder is from a black needle box.
Yes.
So, and I put it in. Keisha liked this idea so much. My birthday start is in the Winnie the Pooh bag from the Winnie the Pooh box.
So cute.
And it's a party day, so it's like our birthday.
Yes. All right, let me show something. So as I said, I put all of the things that were on the list in the poll for my birthday. I put them on a wheel. I spun the wheel. I did the one that actually won Did get spun, so that's good news. And it's Welcome to the Circus. You guys like Welcome to the Circus, but you liked most of the things equally well. So this is on a piece of 28 count fawn linen from Picture This Plus. And I am still on the first clue. The third clue was just released and it's really cute. So I need to work on it. So anyway.
I don't know if I worked on this in July or August, and I'm not worried about that. I'm just showing you all the stuff I've worked on up till today.
Yes.
So last year at camp, Katie and I started two of the Plum Street remembrance pieces. Hers is the one with the big white cat on it, and mine, always remember, you can see, has the eagles on it, but both pieces have the poppies.
Oh, sure.
For the Remembrance Day. And I love this, and I got a lot in. So I put in what I had in before was this little bitty green path and the green over here. And I have put in everything else. So I finished the green all the way across. So see, my margins look good.
Yes.
And then I got the house outlined.
Nice.
We're not going to look too close because I made it individual.
That's okay.
And it's going to work. I made a note on the chart.
There you go.
But seriously, what I want to do is sit and stitch this. It's what I want to work on. And I think what I need to do next, because when you're stitching up close, it's hard to see all of these flowers. So I think I'm going to go in next before I keep going with filling the house in and put there's a window. They're all windows. And I think I'm going to put those in.
Oh, sure.
So that then I can really just fill.
Yeah.
So, but it was fun to sit and fill up one side, and I've started down the other. So
very cool.
I love it.
Yes.
And it's on a piece of 32 count. I won't say it right. Arubera from Color and Cotton. And it's linen. My things are mostly linen.
Fun. All right, I've got it. You know her, you love her. I spun her on the wheel. But I've got Flying Pink Piggie.
Woohoo!
She's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. The artwork is by Lisa Victoria. All of the threads are everywhere. This is on a piece of 25 count linen, and it is 1/1. But here he is in all his glory. I filled in some of the cloud down here while I was at the retreat. And I did show him off to a few people at the retreat who oohed and awed over him. And usually what I get is he's a lot smaller than I thought he was. Yes, all 42,000 stitches of him.
He really
eventually
is.
Yeah. Whenever you hear Hade, you hear
yes.
Hade. But this is Hade has Heaven and Earth Designs has some things that are called quick stitches, which are sometimes just like parts of different charts. This is the only, oh yeah, there we go.
There's a pen.
This is the some of them are parts of charts and some of them are just pieces of artwork that are only quick stitches. So they do have some things that aren't like 100,000 stitches or more, or a million. I think there's one that's 1,000,000. So anyway, I worked on the pig.
He's so fun.
I love him.
Okay, my next one is my second July finish of the month. And I started this with my friend Judy. It's Happy Day from Plum Street Samplers. And on the back of this, they gave alternate colorways. But Judy and I both got this. It just came out at market. And I said, oh, let's start it at camp. And Judy said, or we could start it sooner. And then I saw her, I saw a post from her where she was at a retreat weekend and she was working on it. And I'm like, oh, I should work on mine. And I said, hey, Judy, I'm getting so close. I think I'll finish it at camp. And I did.
So fun.
Mine is on a piece of 32 count Loki from Fabrics by Stephanie. I really love this fabric. It's showing pretty good. But it definitely gave me the vibes of the blue they had on the back.
Yes.
And yeah, I love it. I did change the rabbit color. He was supposed to be 38.65. I thought I threw it in here. I lost the tag for a couple of days because, it was traveling back and forth. But it's a barely gray floss. I can show you against this and you'll see.
Oh, sure.
I don't, it's hard to see, right? That but it's just barely gray. And I kind of liked that because it made him show up even a little more.
Mm-hmm.
And the rabbit is the reason I changed to blue to begin with.
Right.
So
So
anyway, he's so lovely. I don't
Yes.
even know what finish number he is for the year because did I look that up? No.
That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. I'll pull out my finish for July. Let me see if I accidentally
If
put
you
it
can finagle him out of there.
in the wrong spot. So I don't know. I was kind of itching for a new start. Not sure why. And then
Every once in a while, you should get one.
and then I did a whole bunch of new starts. But anyway, this was even before camp, and I finished him at camp. But I did Think by Bent Creek. He's a little sweet guy. I let James pick out what fabric I was going to use, and I gave him options. I wasn't gonna let him go crazy, but he picked out a piece of 32 count linen called Sweet Treat from Mystic Fibers. This was in one of the Halloween boxes for the Black Needle. But look at how little and sweet he is. Those colors they come out so different.
They look very pretty on that.
Yes. So you can kind of see, I mean, I really like this original, but the colors just look so different. But anyway, he was finished number 7 for the year. So
cute.
He's fun.
Okay. And then because it was Keisha's birthday, that was finished number 20 for the year.
Okay.
I looked it
there
up.
we go.
Because it was Keisha's birthday, I worked on P's and Q's.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you that I cheated and I worked on it ahead. And then on her birthday, I don't know what it is about your birthday at camp, but like I can't get stitches in. And I was trying and trying and trying. And I'm like, Keisha, I couldn't even get to 100.
That's okay.
But she made me feel better because she said, well, if you took the numbers and turned them around, it would be the year that she was born.
Mm-hmm.
So that worked. But it's P's and Q's from the Cricut collection.
Yes.
And because I had done work ahead of time, I finished out that green corner down there and put in pretty much everything that's down there. I put in the second Q, I put in the start of the pea pod and the circle that's going around. So I love it.
So
and the heart, which shows up in person.
You can see it a little bit there.
Yeah. But I love it.
Yes. I did jokingly tell her she had to finish it before I turned when I turned 40.
I would like to because I pulled this out and worked on it for just a couple of days and finished that off and then put more in. So yeah, I would like to finish it. Ooh, and I have it in this is a Keisha and Laura bag. So this is from Project Bags and More.
Judy's Project Bags and More.
Dang, I always say it wrong.
It's okay. That's why I'm here.
Keisha has to help me. But yeah, I keep it in there because my favorite color is purple and Keisha's is green. And it just seemed fitting that we would be in the purple and green bag with the cute purple flower for the button.
So fun. So fun. So I have kind of showing you chronologically, I guess. 2 of the books that I read in July were the start of the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. And I found, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to look it up on my phone. I don't have it memorized. I found a baker on Etsy who had charted all of the book covers, like for the 8 that have been released so far, into cross stitch. And that shop name is, hold please, GabiSunshineCrafts. Gabi, Gabi Sunshine Crafts. If you are interested, I'll have Laura put a picture. It's 3 colors of DMC and I got black fabric. it is in my hoop still. So here's the start of the A in the in the cover of Dungeon Crawler Carl. And this is on a piece of 36 count Onyx by Weeks Dye Works.
Pretty.
With one strand of DMC.
Love it.
So I'm excited because I'm just going to be able to outline some letters and then just like fill. Only problem is it's on black, so that's a challenge in and of itself sometimes.
The other one that I worked on, this is my last one, then I have a cheat, is the Celtic Band sampler from Homespun Sampler. And I am doing mine on a solo piece of fabric, piece of linen from Silk Weaver. And I finished off one row and have started on the lettering. And
Wow.
that's how far it is.
So
I finished
pretty.
off the flower row.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
So pretty.
Thank you.
What fabric is that?
It's a solo from Silk Weaver. So it just was, they didn't name a lot of things.
It's really pretty.
But I love it. So it looked to me to be fairly similar to what they show for the fabric on here. And I couldn't find exactly what I wanted. And this popped up. They used to do sales on Facebook where you could go in and just say, me, please. And yes, I bought a lot of fabric that way. So
very cool.
And that's that one.
All right. Well, also at camp, here's a little sneak peek of my purchases. I bought And Yet I Rise from Ghost Boy Needleworks. I bought a lot of things from Ghost Boy Needleworks. I bought that pattern and I get back to my table and my friend Erin is like, ooh, I like that. And so she went and bought it. And then another table mate, Linda, was like, ooh, I like that. She went and got it. Our friend Mariette also went and got it. So we had a little bit of a start along. I am stitching this on a piece of 32 count Saphire from Fiber on the Whim, and it's Evenweave. And here's where I am so far. So on some of Ghost Boy's patterns, there is a Cosmo conversion, and they actually bought the big stand of Cosmo flosses so you could buy. So this is actually Cosmo floss. I'm doing the Cosmo floss chart that was chart.
Awesome.
So, very fun. Excited to get back to that one.
Do you have more?
I do. I have one more.
Keisha has more whips than me.
Well, I was going to work on something that was already in that pile. And I asked my sweet boy, James, what I should work on. He's like, what about those dinosaurs you're stitching on for me? Now he has a memory. Now he remembers that I have a dinosaur piece for him. So ABC Dinosaurs by Clouds Factory. Here is the whole thing.
Looking good.
Thanks. This is on a piece of 36 count Arctic fox linen from Fiber on a Whim. And I am working on R. And he asked me how many more I had left to do. And I said, well, I'm on R. So R and the rest of the alphabet. And then this one, I think I said this the last time, this one is a favorite of Owen's because it's a mom and her baby. And James said, well, where's the big brother? Yeah. It's like, well, technically, James, when I started this a billion years ago, there was no big brother or little brother. There was just James. And that blew his mind. So, but anyway, I worked on that.
So fun. One of the fun things that Katie and I did since camp is we went to the recycle sale at CC and Company, which was going on during camp, and I think people were having a great time. I bought this Bent Creek Professor Snowy Day, and it was a 2012 summer stitching, does it say summer stitching event? I was trying to make it retreat or something, event from the Silver Needle. And it says up here that it includes fabric and thread partially started. I like to get a started project. Well, when I pulled this puppy out and looked at it, I figured out that the person who started it just had some problems with the border.
Oh.
So I ended up having to take it all out,
Mhm.
and she didn't have a whole big start. But he's so little that I started and finished him.
Love him.
And he's so cute. And I did,
Aw.
it didn't really give instructions. I'm sure they did in the class on what to do with the ends. And
Yeah.
here I think they did little French knots at the end, but I thought, oh, I'm going to make them little loopies because that's kind of fun.
Love that.
So
fun.
and yeah, he's
so cute.
He just adorable. And I got to do the fun stitches for the border. The two sides are the same, but the top and the bottom are different.
Oh,
So
fun. And he has
yeah.
some fancy stitches in his hat too.
Yes. There were, and the
his
buttons. Yeah.
Cute.
There were a lot of things. And I did I did colonial knots because look how similar they are.
Mhm.
Yeah. And his little smile just makes me so happy.
Yes.
So he's my first August finish.
I love it.
Spoiler. So that he's finished number 21 then.
Nice.
And he did not go languish in the annals of my crazy cross stitch stuff. So he came out, he got finished. Everything is done with him.
Very nice.
Okay. Are you ready to talk camp?
Ooh, I'm ready to talk camp. I'm ready to talk birthday stuff. I got a box of B&S stuff that I haven't opened. Got lots of things, guys.
Do you want to show the models or not the models, the patterns?
Here, I'll let you hold the one you did and I'll hold the one I did.
So the big piece was not that much bigger than the little piece because the big piece was still in the 3,000s for stitches. And how much are in a snail?
Just over 1,000 in this one.
So this was fun. It's called The Sight of Stars. And that's a quote from Van Gogh. He evidently sent this to, I want to say to his brother or brother-in-law in a letter, and then it inspired him to do Starry Night. So Katie took the slumber party idea. She saw this quote, fell in love with it, and decided to go kind of Starry Night with this part of the theme.
Cool. And then I did Sleepy Snail.
Because every camp has to have a snail.
He's so cute. And the snail is fun at camp because a lot of people stitch, like, it's small enough that you can start and finish it at camp. And you get the whole kit for both of these. I really loved him. I liked his little sleeping cap. He was really fun to stitch. I say that after the fact. I had to rip out that outline of that snail 2 or 3 times to the point where I was like, I'm just deleting the file off of my pattern keeper. And then I couldn't find the email where she had sent me the pattern. And so that's a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
The reason that so many people do it is that we do a photo of all of the people. I don't think that's on my phone, of all of the people who did the snail over the weekend.
It's on the Black Nail Society.
That's what I was thinking. If I go in here really quick.
You can find it. You can find it.
Here they are. They're so happy when they get to finish this too. You know what? If I do this temporarily, that's fine. Yeah. Because then I can stretch it and make it big for you without holding it funny. Yes. And we will just like crop it in here. Just, let me just clean this up quick.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that professionalism. Look at those skills.
You can't do it till I do this like 500 times, right? Okay. Oh, and there's one added afterwards because Anna finished hers the next night. So let me turn my bright down. There we go. So there they are, all those campers who did their snails. Some of them are over 1. Yes. And they're amazing because they are tiny, tiny.
Yeah, and it's fun. There are people who like race each other to try to finish it.
Yes.
It's always a good time.
It is. It's very fun to have all of these people doing this. And really their faces were happy like that all weekend. It was
so good.
it was so chill. I should let you talk about what you want to talk about with whatever
With
you have.
with whatever I have.
So we could tell this. So do you have your project bag with you?
Do.
Okay.
Well,
I don't have any of my
knock
stuff
everything down,
out here.
guys.
So the project was very much Starry Night.
Yes, yes. So here is this. We got just in this kit, we got the fabric that we need for it and all of the flosses. I'm gonna leave the flosses.
Oh, do you have them on what they go on?
I don't have them
Oh,
on what
okay.
they go on. What they go on, I
We were
haven't
so silly.
broken it yet.
That's okay, you don't have to, but you can
But
show them.
a glow stick is going to be the ring. I was telling a lot of people that at camp that was the ring that it goes on.
Which was just the silliness we were doing.
We got this cute needle minder that says "Life is better in pajamas."
Love that.
And
Totally true.
and these really really fun scissors
That have stars on them.
yes, and they're kind of rainbowy. So much fun.
A little bit bigger, which is
Yes.
nice sometimes. Like I end up cutting my fabric when I'm ready to cut it down. And I do it with my little bitty scissor, with
Yes.
there's only this much blade. Well, there's like this much blade on those. So that's kind of nice.
So that was the first vibe. The second vibe was all slumber parties.
So when Katie was like 6 or 7, we did a slumber party, and our house is smaller. She got to have 5 girls over. We went to Walmart. We bought these plastic cups that each had a different color on the bottom, a flower on the bottom, and each girl got their own color. And then I took Katie to the makeup section, the kids area at Walmart, and we stood over there and she pulled bonbons and Bonnie Bells and lip smackers and all the stuff. And we dropped it in there and that's what we gave the girls. And it was just a silly, fun slumber party. We did pizza for dinner, and then we had gotten cookies, big cookies for them, and they got to decorate their own cookies. So yes, we had bags of colored frosting, and it was everywhere and all over them. And the food coloring stains, so that's great. I mean, they were stained. They didn't everything was protected. We knew what was going to happen. And then we fed them homemade breakfast pizza the next morning.
Nice.
So
that sounds fun.
So that's where this came from. And we've kind of told the people this story, and you can kind of see the little bit of, oh, yeah, we're going to go to the 6 or 7-year-old's birthday party. But Katie said to the room, and I don't know that you got to hear this. She said that we had gotten cups and then we had filled them. So she was giving them a spoiler that they would get a cup to start, and they were going to go fill their cups and fill their cups during the weekend.
Cute.
So that was the thought.
Sorry, crinkle.
You're fine. You go. I have one of those.
Yeah. So we went through. So we got a cup.
We got a cup.
I don't have everything that came in the cup.
Yeah, because chocolate came in the cup.
And that didn't last. And also an eye mask, like a padded eye mask came in the cup. And that was taken immediately by James, who was like, oh, this will be magic and will make me go to sleep immediately.
The cups, too, when you put a cold beverage in them, parts of them will turn colors.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. So now Keisha's excited about that.
I got a fun Lisa Frank scrunchie.
There were 4 different ones, and they're from Kitsch. So yes, it's Lisa Frank, which was really popular, but it's updated to be a good brand. And okay, if your hair's not long enough for a scrunchie, if you want to roll your piece instead of folding it, a scrunchie is perfect to put on it to hold it.
Nice. There was also some lip balm that was Care Bears. That is at my home.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where mine is. It's around here.
We also got these bracelets that flash different colors.
Oh, shoot. There we go.
I had to hide this away because somebody almost took it, and then somebody else almost took it. So the fact that you're seeing it here in front of you right now is a miracle.
You can't believe that hers is green and mine is purple, can you?
Of course,
Yeah.
all of the stuff I got was green. And then there was also a really fun blanket that has glow in the dark stars. That is also at my home. I didn't bring that with me. But we got to do a make your own manicure set. So I'm just going to show you, like, you got the little toe separators.
Huh. We chose the same
The
one.
purple and green nail file. No way we both picked that one. And then some green nail clippers. They're kind of flipped around there so you couldn't see.
Mine, of course, are purple.
And then there was just rows and rows and rows of beautiful nail polish. I got this sparkly pink one. It's not showing as pink on here. But we
What's yours called?
Mine is called Pink Skies.
Oh, fun. Mine is called Fruit Snack.
Nice.
And it's from Glam and Grace.
Yes, so much fun. There were so many cool colors. We started camp the night before camp. We went to Legally Blonde the musical at the dinner theater. And I'm not wearing.
Oh, you didn't bring it.
If you ordered certain drinks, you got a bracelet that said bend and snap. And so I was just like, I'm just going to get something pink and glittery to kind of commemorate that. If you don't know, Legally Blonde, the movie, is my favorite movie of all time. So that was definitely up my alley.
So that was fun. There were all these things as you went along to pick up and build your own, the rest of your retreat stash.
It was so fun. So I helped out. I was one of the camp counselors, and so everybody came out to come make their own kit, and just the amount of deliberation over what was the perfect nail polish was just fun to watch.
They held up the line a lot there.
Yeah, people loved it. And then I was at the end and I handed them the blanket. I'm like, it glows in the dark. And people are like, what? Yeah, it's exciting.
So it was funny because it very much was the slumber party that we had, but just grown up a little.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. One other year we've done did a like go around and get your swag sort of thing, and I think that's just fun, especially with the group of people that we were there. Nobody thought it was corny. Everybody had a good time. So
I'm just thinking. Yes.
She has.
So mine is Green Apple Charm because mine is Lucky Bear because they were Care Bears. And so it's from, here's the thing, they were from Poppy and Pout. And Poppy and Pout is a lovely brand of lip balm.
Yes, I've enjoyed what I've had.
I previously gave Keisha one that I thought I would really, really like. And when I opened it up and smelled it, I thought, I don't think I could wear this.
Turns out it's something that Keisha would really, really like. Yeah. So.
And I asked those things. And look, I found a couple of things.
Ooh, okay.
See, I just gotta keep looking. And
very cool.
Because I did take a bag with me. I only have a couple of things.
Okay.
What do you want to show next? Do you have these?
Yes, I don't have one of these, but I'll show the one I do.
One of our table mates.
Yes.
Crocheted little chickens. Are they so cute?
So actually the one I was given is this little tiny, like smaller than that one, yellow one that has of course been taken. And I mentioned that I had two boys, and so I was given an extra one. So this is actually Big Brother Chicken.
That's so fun.
But I don't know where little brother Chicken is. Again, he's somewhere in our house.
Disappeared, right? And of course, my table mates make sure that I get purple when I'm not there.
Yeah.
So this is from Linda, and it was lovely to get that. I won't say any last names or anything because we didn't ask. Yeah. But it was lovely.
So nice.
And yes, this has been sitting on the laptop here through the whole thing, so that I wouldn't miss him in all the stuff. Yes. Did you get one of these from Ginger?
I think I did, but I'd have to look in my bag. I have like a whole pocket of my big bag just filled with stuff. So it might take me a minute to find that.
So Ginger was a first-time camper, and I remember correctly, it was her very first retreat. And she just came ready to do everything, and it was so fun. She is somebody who makes stickers, and so I have one that says my magic wand.
So fun.
And I love that. Keisha will find hers, and
mine is,
we're going to show things for weeks that
mine
we
is probably down at the bottom of that pile of things. So, I got,
oh yeah, see, mine is somewhere.
there are multiple errands, so I'm going to reference Erin a lot, and there are multiple errands who come to
And
the
you can't
retreat.
even call her. Was she the only Erin M?
Oh, there's so many errands. But a few years ago, she 3D printed some tentacles, and it's like a little phone holder. Like you put your phone right there. And she brought more, and I was like, oh, I love those. So I got another one.
And what color is mine? Purple.
Mine is like a fun pastel-y mix of stuff.
That.
So I love this for just holding random stuff. So,
and I think like you use a small Kindle, right?
Yeah, I have a small
Kindle. I think that would probably sit on there too because it's light.
Probably so. Yeah. Yeah.
People come up and are like so kind.
Mm-hmm.
So Chelsea every year comes over and says, I had an extra table gift and I thought I would give it to you and Katie.
Oh.
And so she partnered with her friend, oh my gosh, Reve, and they made sleeping bags.
Oh, cute.
So Chelsea did the stitching part and Reve made the sleeping bags. Look at this.
How cute.
And she always puts like Camp Black Needle on it and puts the year so that we can always remember. And the ones that are left, I love batik. And what's funny is that she handed me two. I randomly handed one to Katie. Mm-hmm. This one has the purple on it and so the flowers, which I love. And I think they both had this same outside fabric, but this is to be like a scissor holder. So I'm going to put it with my sewing stuff and slip my big scissors in it. Because, it's pretty good size.
Wow. Amazing.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
And Katie's is a batik inside also. It's all blue. It's really pretty.
Fun. Yeah, I have, everybody is so generous. I have so many things. And like we said, we probably are going to be going through that for the next month or so.
Yes, because things are going to turn up. And like, I know that I have a couple of things right over there, but I'm going to save them for next time because, yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to see the things I won at camp?
Oh, Keisha was lucky.
Lucky. Well,
I think you sat at the wrong table. You should have been with the lucky ducks.
Lucky ducks. These I didn't win, but someone at my table won and didn't think that she could use them. So I got a whole packet of tropical lip smackers. So
your kids are going to love those too.
Yes. I am trying to offload Pina Colada and Coco Cabana because I don't like coconut. But I'm sure I'll have some takers in my house. Once the grape dinosaur lip balm is all used up. Because I was told that James didn't need a lip balm because he already had one. I'm like, come on, get with it, man. The door prize that I won is I won this beautiful sewing box from Stacy Nash, Little Sparrow sewing box. And it's came with the box. And I guess her mom made like the art that's on the outside of this box. And then Stacy Nash is the one who did the pattern. And then her daughter made these beautiful beeswax pieces that are supposed to go in there. And it's a measuring tape and a floss bobbin. So very fun. Excited to work on that and get that put together.
Another lovely gift I got. We have a friend who sews, and every year she brings something fabulous. So this is from Megan, and this is it with it all tied up. And then, come on, I left a loose knot so I could get it really quickly.
I was looking to see if I had my gift from Megan in here, but I
So it looks like this on the outside. And what's funny is that it's all green on the
yes.
outside, but on
Perfect.
the inside, it is all purple because she knows me. And it's, fun Halloween. So it's bats there and yeah, just some fun, silly things and all of her purple fabric scraps. I love this.
Yes.
And this is like all different size pockets. And when you get down to the end here, these have a little extra in them so that you can put something fatter.
Cool.
So, and this one is a little fatter. I knew there were two because this one will hold like a pen or your stylus really, really well. So
nice.
Very fun.
Megan also gave me she had an extra table gift and told me that I could have this, and it's perfect. Look at all these little snorkely fish. I love them so much. And of course, it's green on the end, so my favorite, but it's blue where it counts. So this is gonna. I was asked immediately, Megan, if you're watching this, I was asked immediately if it could be used as the pillowcase for James's bed. And I was like, but buddy, it's my pillowcase. He's like, I need a new pillowcase. Like, you already have a Pokemon one. I can have another pillow. Okay. So, all of my stuff gets claimed. Because apparently I have the same taste in things as my children.
That's so funny. We had one friend who brought popcorn
yes.
from her hometown. We love that. And
she tried to make a sticker and it came out blurry. So then she made another sticker that said blurry
stickers. And it's from her hometown. I love it. And she had it in some different things. And we can't wait to try the popcorn. Have you had the popcorn
yet?
I
haven't yet. And I realized that I had 2 bags of popcorn in my bag because I have a dirty popcorn to Claris. One other thing I won, inside this green envelope is a gift certificate to Cece and Company, so I'm excited to do that. I won that on my birthday, and then everybody sang happy birthday to me, so that was a lovely time.
And Keisha stood and said, I can't win that. Yeah, I can't win that.
Counselor, I can't win this. And they're like, nope, and then sang happy birthday to me. So that was lovely.
Are you up to purchases?
I'm up to purchases.
Me too. So,
all right.
Did you get something from Judy?
I did get something from Judy.
Okay, you're going to see how different we are.
Oh, yes, we are.
So this is me. And I really think it's like the same line as the one that I have Keisha's birthday in. I think it's from that same line. Look how beautiful it is. Great big, beautiful, round purple button. Purple inside. Oh, is it beautiful?
Oh, yes. Yes. And I also bought a very beautiful bag.
Yes.
With a very beautiful button. Judy pointed out to me, and these are from Judy's Project Bags and More. She has a Facebook group. She pointed out to me that there are animals doing different things with the alphabet. So, like, this is a moose with a marshmallow and mittens. This is an iguana with ice cream and ice skates. So it's just the gift that keeps on giving. The inside is this cute polka dot, different colored. And I maybe would have left it until I saw this button, which is a googly-eyed zebra. And I just knew he had to be mine. So this is what Welcome to the Circus lives in now. I love it very much. I did show Judy, if you're watching, I showed James this, and we just giggled at all of the things. Look, please look at this giraffe with gloves on. So we giggled and giggled and giggled over it.
So the moose had mittens and the giraffe had gloves.
Yeah, but the thing about the giraffe is, have you ever seen a giraffe sit like this? It just made me laugh. I just loved it. So
We had a
anyway.
good time at our table too because we sat trying to figure out all of the
Oh
things
yeah, it's
that could start
there's
with the
an
letters.
ostrich in overalls. It's crazy. It's a crazy bag, and it is perfect for me.
But it's funny because when I talk about Judy, I talk about all the beautiful florals she has. And Judy said one time, I don't do florals, I do animals. And I'm like, I always buy the florals and
Uh-huh.
the pretty prints.
Yep.
That's me. That's what I
Let's see.
buy.
The Judy bags that I have one that has dragons on it.
Oh yeah,
But
that's a nice set.
then I also have like flamingos at the beach. I have this one, you know. So for me, she does animals. For Lara, she does beautiful florals.
Now, the one thing that I have that's different, I thought it was in here. Yes, it is I have one of her trays,
Oh, yes.
which you snap the corners and then it makes a little tray for you to use. So look, it's
Cute.
frogs.
Yeah.
She didn't have whatever I was getting that time. Like, I don't have a frog bag, but she had the tray, and I thought, oh, the tray's going to come home with me. And I had just used this. I don't know that I used green, but I had just used this same fabric line in different colors in book sleeves.
Oh, fun.
So it was fun. And yeah,
Yeah.
but it makes a nice little tray like this. And so you can set it down and keep all your stuff in it, catch your orts, whatever you want to do.
Yes, I love that. My flamingo one that I took with me to the retreat is at home. I do have, so I have this is my dragon bag, and I have like the whole kit and caboodle for the dragon. I don't know.
Judy makes lots of lovely things.
I don't think I have the whole set in here, but I bought the tray, I bought a thread bed, you know.
The one thing you probably don't have is she makes these, it's a long tube and it's a thread holder. And when you get it together, then you reach through it, take hold of your ring of floss. If you have it on a ring, you pull it up through the fabric and then it keeps them all neat inside there.
Yes. Yeah, I don't have that because I'm a bags.
Well, and I don't think she was making them at that point.
No, I bought everything you could buy for this set whenever I bought it.
It was so cool.
And she also makes needle nannies now, which are little things where you can stick your needles so they don't get lost.
I have these too.
Ah, okay. Well, let's talk about these.
Our friend Valerie.
Yes.
Who is Stitch and Die Co. And this is like all of her information for this.
She has an Etsy shop. She's also selling at the Floss and Needle in McPherson, Kansas.
And they have a ton of fabric out there. This is funny because I feel like our fabrics are really, really different.
They are really different. I almost bought that one that you have on top, though.
Oh, so this one is a 36 count linen called Candy Apple. Look at that.
So beautiful.
And the other one that I have, sure, I'm just getting it all folded up neat. The other one I have is a 32 count linen in the colorway Mint. Valerie is good at the spots.
She is.
Like, I love that. And they're not just around the outside, which I find sometimes you only get your spots around the outside. She will put them across the middle. And I love that.
Yes. I'm so sorry, Valerie. I've forgotten the name of this fabric.
Oh no, I got her to write mine down.
I've forgotten the name of this fabric. Valerie was so sweet. And she's like, you can have whatever you want for your birthday. I'm like, what? Look at this glorious piece of fabric.
So pretty.
This is 36 count. She had a whole bag of 36 count, and she's like, this is the one you want, I'm sure. So yeah, you can do so many different things on this guy. She said someone had mentioned putting a mermaid on it, which I think that sounds pretty cool. So anyway, I just love it. I love it.
So pretty.
And then I have another piece that I purchased, and I have a piece of this already that she gave me a few years ago that I have Halloween something or other on. And I have a new start on this that I didn't really talk to you guys about because the pattern hasn't been released yet. But look at this glorious piece of Ada that I told Valerie I was going to call Keisha's Quagmire until she came up with a name for it. She said that this one, she ice dyes and she lets a piece of fabric catch the drips. So that's kind of what's going on here. She says this is drips of her fabric called Dusty's Hollow. So she said to call it that whenever I told her that I needed something, and I said I was calling it Keisha's Quagmire until she told me what it was actually called. So
I have this.
oh yes, let's talk about that.
So our friend Jessica, who is, oh my goodness, I won't think of it.
Oh boy.
I won't think of the name of her. I don't think she has a shop yet. So currently you can only get things at an event. If you're coming to Frogwarts next year, she will have a lot of stuff. And Keisha will show you a thing and we'll talk about.
I have a couple of things from her. Yes.
Which side do you want to show? This side?
Yeah, let's show that side.
Okay. So I was over looking at things and I love bees. I really do. And she had this very cool bee project bag. And then I saw Keisha's, I saw the green and I knew that there was a purple. So yes, we have bee fabric. Yes. And this is Tula Pink fabric. So yeah, I feel really lucky that they were both there.
Yes.
And then we both got a decal. So mine, it's hard to tell the difference. I don't know if we get closer if you can. So mine is champagne.
Yeah, mine is gold.
Oh, yours is showing. Yeah. Which we thought was fun because I really feel like the champagne goes with the purple really well.
And mine has a lot of yellows in it, so I feel like the gold goes really with that.
And I am Dottie, so and
I've got a splotchy. and our pulls are even different.
Yes, mine is like this.
A little purple tassel. Mine's a little bee. So
I have one of those and it's in my stuff. I got to get all my stuff.
I'll show you. So I had to make a purchase because I needed $8 in cash. So but look at that cute little octopus. It's just a bag pull. I have a bag to put it on. I just haven't put it on there yet.
So fun.
So, and then I fell in love with this.
The crow's nest.
The crow's nest. There we go. Look at her. She's beautiful. So Jessica had several of these made, and she made these little things that say adopt a chicken. Her name is Gertrude. I told her to put all of the names on the chickens, and then I would look at the chicken and I would decide based off of the name what chicken I was going to get. And about 50% of my choice was to hear Owen say the word Gertrude.
Which he did very well
with. He did a very good job saying. I was trying to get the scissors out of here so I could show you. So they are, the little wing is a scissor hood. So fun. I am so excited about her. So she's the mama chicken. I showed you Big Brother chicken. There's also a baby chicken. James did ask me where the daddy chicken was. And I was like, well, I don't have a daddy chicken. And he said that I needed one. So I may have to ask Jessica to make a rooster. But I didn't have the heart to tell him that if I had another one like this, then that would mean it was a 2-mom family, which doesn't represent our family.
That's so fun. That is everything that I have with me today.
Okay, I have a couple of more things that I purchased.
I will give you a second though, and I will say that Katie and I got a gift that nobody is going to see because it's already inside us. Because we had coffee fairies who went to Starbucks every morning of the retreat and brought us back our coffee order. So we got to start the day with a Starbucks coffee. It was fabulous.
So nice.
And I don't have their gift down here. Like, I think some of my stuff is in with what we brought in.
Oh, sure.
And yeah, we've been running, like I did orders and things this week. So
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
we haven't gotten everything out.
For sure. Okay, so I hit the Ghost Boy Needleworks booth pretty hard. I have 3 that I'll show you later. He's releasing them at what is the name of the thing that happens in August?
Needlework Market.
Needlework Market. So I didn't see that he'd put it on his Etsy or on his Instagram yet, so I'll show those later. Don't worry. They're great and I can't wait to stitch them. But I also, in addition to buying And Yet I Rise, I bought Not Even Death because I thought this would be fun. My 10-year wedding anniversary is coming up, so I thought that might be fun to do. And then Chipper Chopper, which I thought was fun. And he also, if you don't know, he does peyote beading. And so he has like a version of this that you can get that way.
That would be hysterical.
Yes.
You may have to take a class next time. Huh?
Just to get it so that it can be I can accessorize. So that's what I got there. I also got other stash. Do you want to hear about my other stash?
Sure.
Okay.
I will say too that Raymond taught classes during the
Yes.
weekend, and he did kind of pop-up classes. So whatever you bought, you could go during his class times. And he was working, so he had like up to 6 people in the room, and everybody could have a different project, and he worked with all of them.
Yes.
Raymond does needlepoint and cross stitch and the peyote beading.
Yes.
And so whatever you had, he would work with you to learn how to do it.
Yes. And everything was wonderful. Him and his husband Tim are lovely. So buy from them. If you want to buy from nice people, Ghost Boy.
And Frogwarts people, I don't know if Jessica will bring more chickens, but she has a plan, and I'm not going to out it, but she has more plans to make a stand-up similar to the one that Keisha just showed you, her Gertrude. Yes. So yeah.
So fun.
And the other thing I should say is that, yes, next year camp will not be in person because it is the year for our Frogwarts reunion. However, if you are not a Frogwarts stitcher, but you are friends with a Frogwarts stitcher, they are each allowed to bring a +1 non-Frogwarts stitcher with them.
Well, that's fun.
So find your friends. People were finding friends during the weekend at camp.
Yeah, I got introduced to someone. Okay. Then I bought myself a couple of it was my birthday. I bought some things to start some projects. I didn't bring all that because it's like floss and things. I did bring though, because I can't wait to do this. The pattern, I already had this pattern in my stash. We Belong from Heartstring Samplery. I bought a piece of vellum from Picture This Plus and a couple of sulkies. And I was thinking that I would do, one of the darker ones for for the border and a few other things, and then use a lighter and just kind of mix in there.
That'll be really pretty.
So I bought that, and then I had to buy something from 123 Stitch. I have a problem, and that's okay. I bought pool balls from Mill Hill. I have a brother who plays pool competitively, and I thought it might be kind of fun to make in this little magnet and stick it in with his Christmas gifts this year.
Do you know that when I was at Maple Woods at community college, I played in a pool tournament and I won a cube.
No way. That's cool to know. Yeah.
I'm not a good pool player.
I
was very lucky that weekend.
I have won most of the pool games that I have played, and that's because people scratch when trying to hit in the 8-ball. So I'm also not a good pool player.
Luck sometimes plays a lot into it.
Yes.
What else you want to show?
Well, I got a fair box, the July box from the Black Needle.
Need stuff so you have a little more room.
That's okay. Kind of compact. But I've got a box right here. I haven't opened it yet. So we should do that now, shouldn't we?
Because Keisha's been waiting for this.
Have been waiting for it.
Oh, was it your name? No. Okay.
It's true. I am best in show.
So now you have 2 cups.
Uh-huh. Um, this is really funny if you are a person who reads Dungeon Crawler Carl, because one of the legal name of one of the characters has the words best in show in it.
That's funny. You do have a straw and the lid for
Okay,
it too.
sure, I see that. Okay. I got some cotton candy, which I will have to hide or eat on my way home. Tangerine.
Yeah, that'll be fun, right?
Yes. Let's see. Ooh, got some State Fair ribbon from Lady Create to do some finishing. How fun. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Well, I love that.
Is that the best thing ever?
Uh-huh. Speaking of pies, the Landises brought me a little peanut butter pie on my birthday.
We brought pie bites to the table mates too. And Judy asked when we were going to go back and bring her another one.
I knew about this, and I'm still delighted. Look at this little golden pig. He's beautiful and glorious. He is a tape measure. And then he wind his little tail to get it back up in there. They were using it for something at the retreat.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that in the box? And they try really hard not to spoil me on anything in the box. And so everyone's like, I was like, it's okay. I'm so excited.
It was a pig. It was a pig.
It was a pig. Let's see, the floss. Ooh, Stitch Me floss. Look at this one. This is candied apples. And deep fried Oreos, the most fair of foods. And funnel cake, actually the most fair of foods. So fun. And then I have been waiting, guys, because this is the July box, so it's my birthday box, obviously. So they've curated it for that. And one of my favorite designers in the whole wide world is in here. So I'm about to open it. Oh my goodness, look at this. I love that.
We've kind of been talking about this one, that it would be fun to stitch just the inside and then finish it and do actual ribbon around the outside and finish it like that.
Oh my goodness.
Because that could be really, really cute.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Like put in like a little pie tin thing. So
yes.
Guys, I love that. I've been so excited. I've been excited for months to see whatever this is.
And then the thing Keisha always saves for last.
I save it for last. It's usually Katie artwork. Ooh, it's a little spider web.
Mm-hmm. You'll get it here in a minute.
I will get it.
Read what it says.
Just a little humble pig. Just a little humble pig. You can't really see it very well here.
So it's a Charlotte's web.
Yeah,
for sure.
What a pig. What a pig.
And Katie was looking at all of the things that Charlotte had put on the web, and she liked humble.
Yes.
She just thought that would be fun and that stitchers would enjoy that.
I love that.
What a pig seemed like kind of a weird thing to put on. I mean, people would have liked it and enjoyed it.
There is a small market for a what a pig needle minder, and that would be me putting it on Flying Piggie. What a pig, what a pig.
So yes, that was the My Fair Stitching box.
Really, really great box.
And it's funny because I was reaching for something and I saw my project bag. I don't know if you've even seen that I moved.
No.
But I saw mine and I'm like, oh, hello, Bree. Grab Keisha's box.
Yes. So anyway, I'm delighted. But that's all I've got. Just a few things. I just had a little bit of stash to go through, guys. So.
And I know I have more things around. Like I said, we had such a good time and there were so many things that were shared over the weekend, and it was just lovely. I felt like the having the slumber party theme made it such a relaxed weekend, and everybody just kind of sunk into it.
Right.
and it was so fun.
Yes. Well, I mean, last year we played a game where people were trying to murder
Yes.
others. So
This year we're all asleep.
yes, just chill. We had movies going up on the projector. It was just fun.
Yeah.
It was a really good treat.
Yeah, we did the movies with no sound, but the
captions.
thank you. All I could think was subtitles. No, it's not. I mean, kind of, but no.
Yeah, it was fun because whoever was the counselor on duty got to choose what was going on. So I Legally Blonde that played. Katie already told me that had to play when people came in, but I would have chosen Miss Congeniality. I chose Bring It On. Like, there's some good things.
There were some really silly things, and I think at one point, oh, what was the one with Michael Jordan and
Space Jam was on.
Yes.
Yeah. You know,
like I can describe movies to Keisha, and she gets those. Katie on Thursday night looked at me and said, "We only have a couple of more days with them." And that's so funny because, we start at about 2:00 in the afternoon. So we had only had them for the evening, and it was a really jam-packed evening.
Yes.
Because that's when they picked up their bag coming into the room, and then when we got to the evening, we had them go through and pick up all of the other stuff. And it was really fun, but you're up and moving and doing a lot of things, and yeah, the whole weekend just felt lovely.
Yes, it was good.
So anyway, at this point, do you think that we have rambled far long enough?
The amount of shenanigans that this couch is a mess. This couch is a mess.
It's a good thing it's a 3-seater.
We should probably be done with the shenanigans before it gets worse.
So then there's nothing left to say except bye.
Bye. Have a good week.